foremost, let's address the smoke detector, okay? I'm not changing the battery in my head. It's supposed to beep to let me know it's working, okay? I haven't changed it before the T-top. I ain't finna start fucking with the damn thing now, okay? So y'all leave me alone and just listen. Like, it's not bothering me. Why is it bothering y'all? That's first I want to know. But anyway, let's get to part 6. Let's get to the juice. So, I'm gonna answer a few questions that I just recently saw. One were how long we were together for the argument started. We was together probably a good month before the argument just got like, but it was like little stuff. It wasn't no big stuff that like I'm like we can't get past, because relationships are gonna go through things. And those are the women, the ladies are judging me and got so much to say about how fast I moved and how many flags he showed me. Baby, he showed me the whole 50 states flags. Goddamn, he showed me the whole goddamn whatever flag, the 6 flags. He showed me all the flags, okay? It was a lot of flags. But at the same time, he was loving on me at the same time while he's showing me all these flags. So, you know, you just gotta be strong enough to determine, you know, what's love, what is it, like, and what to and what not to put up with. This is not for the old ladies who think they know everything. This is for the young ladies who don't know, who think that a man showering you or doing nice things for you is, you know, all that a relationship comes with. That's not all that comes with. Me and this guy had conversations about our family. I could tell that he was very angry with his mother. I could tell that he was very close to his father. His father raised him. He also had 2 other brothers. He have told me a story about his brother being touched as a child by one of his uncles. He told me a lot of stories, you know, about why he don't like his mom. And I'm not the type of woman who just want to deal with nobody who don't deal with their mother if they're alive and well, you know what I'm saying? Or either way, I just don't want to, you know, that's not my thing. So of course, if I could fix it or help the situation, that's why I still feel like it's my need to step in it. So that's what I most definitely was doing, trying to correct something that I didn't most definitely have nothing to do with messing up. Y'all comments about TD Jakes. Of course, this happened before TD Jakes' situation hit the fan. So yes, he was battling with his demons, but at the same time, he was helping me figure out what was going on in my household. God sent him to me. I don't care what that man do. If, you know, I would like for men to, you know, give women options, and, you know, you give people options. I'm free. I'm no longer in the penitentiary. I'm no longer on parole, no longer on probation or anything like that. Like, I'm free. I'm able to make my own choices and decisions, and I don't feel like I should have been forced. Which I always had an option to leave. It wasn't like that, but I most definitely lived there, and he had to leave. So it's, you know, whatever. It went like it went at the end of the day. Y'all been in relationships, y'all know. So, after the proposal and all of that, I had the 3 Sundays of church without him, and everything, like I said, we was already broken up. Basically, we were broken up not because how he was treating me, like as far as what he would do for me. That had nothing to do with it. It was mostly how he was treating me, how he was treating me physically, like how he would like not answer the phone or in a time manner, and then text me some BS back or something. Like, it was how he was moving. He was moving totally different. And of course, I'm just thinking it's about the money. And, you know, I'm like, okay, well, I know he's gonna make his move to leave, so, you know, I got 4 more months in this apartment before the lease is up, before I can move. So I was already preparing myself for a breakup. It wasn't that I was trying to force anything or anything like that. When it's time, it's time. But in between time, TD Jakes was letting me know to get some closure, how to get my closure, what to look for, what do I do now to get my closure, see why this man really behaving the way he behaving, treating me the way he treat me, moving funny, and all this, why. So let's get to it. One night we were asleep. I want to say that night he had hit me in his sleep. Like, it had to be something to wake me up out my sleep, to make me be like, let me go through this phone. So, of course, I always said that when he was fighting me in his sleep, that it was the devil telling him to get up. Just get up. You don't belong in this bed. You don't belong in this house. You don't belong, like, you all out of order. The devil was trying to tell him. But instead, he was ignoring the signs, and so was I. So, I calmed him down from fighting in his sleep, and I calmed down. He like, oh, I'm sorry, all that. And, of course, he went right back to sleep. Like, right back to sleep. So, he went right back to sleep. I tried to go to sleep. I tried to get all back comfortable up on him, but I couldn't go to sleep. No more sleeping with the devil, baby. I couldn't go to sleep. So, of course, I grabbed his phone. Now, by this time, me grabbing the phone had got so common that he tells me, let me know when you're going through my phone. At this point, he like, wake me up, let me see you go through my phone. Let me know when you're going through my phone. Man, I'm not letting you know shit until I figure out what I need to figure out. Like, at this point, I'm just trying to figure it out. I just want to know. I'm falling out of love. It's not about love no more. It's not about no proposal. Fuck all that. I don't want that. I want to know, why are you behaving as such? Why the sudden change? So I go through the phone, y'all. And of course, I go through the regular stuff. I go through Facebook inbox. I go through Instagram DM. I go through TikTok. I go through Twitter messages. I go through tag messages. Even though he was barely on there, but he was still on there. So I go through all the apps that he got in his phone, and it's nothing. I'm talking about nothing that I ain't already saw. Nothing shocking. Nothing that I ain't already saw. Like I said. So I'm like, I put the phone down. I try to go to sleep, and I can't go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. I wake up again. I grab the phone again. I'm going through the phone again, y'all. I'm like, I gotta find what I'm looking for. I don't know what, but I gotta find it. I gotta find what I'm looking for. So I go in the camera roll. Of course, I see so much stuff of us. I see all the same stuff I got on my phone. Because he always used to make sure I send him, or he sent himself, everything that I've taken on my phone that he don't have. He wanted every single picture, every single video. Anything that I took on my phone that he didn't get, he would go and put it in his phone. So he had a lot of the same stuff I had on my phone of us. He had other things of us. And it just was a lot of stuff in the phone. I kept strolling. I went on up it was like when we first met, what he was doing like before we started talking. I went on up to I'm in a camera roll now. I'm in a camera roll. Check this. I'm in a camera roll. I'm finna come back with part 7, y'all. I'm coming right back. All right, y'all, let's go. Part 7 of how I found out. Okay, ladies, and yes, I do my own makeup. I will be bringing y'all some makeup tutorials when I do my makeup and my own installs. I will be bringing y'all install tutorials too as well. I just want to see how this goes, because I never did anything on this app before, but post little videos. So and I am modeling now, and I'm a streamer. I'm an influencer. I always got that shit on. So y'all need somebody to like dress y'all. I can do that. Okay. And do all this. I do it. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so y'all, night I went through the phone. Bam. I goes all the way up. I keep going up in the camera roll. And then I start seeing some shit. Yeah, I started seeing some big ass eyelashes. Look like fucking broom mop sticks. Goddamn. Big ass white tacky acrylic nails. Like, holding his thing. And they was giving him head. I look at the video, I click off the video, I look at the video, I click off the video, I go up, and it's more. And it's a lot of pictures, it's a lot of videos of him having sexual contact with men, trannies, boys, just men. All I see is a whole bunch of TICKs. I come out all of the, okay, and he got videos in there where he's having sex with a white woman, and but all this stuff don't look like content. It don't look like somebody recorded or none. This is him recording himself doing these things. Y'all, he was eating ass. He was eating ass. He was holding that man's private part while he ate his ass. He was setting the phone up. Like, setting the phone up. Positioning the man booty to the video. He was licking that man booty and looking in the camera. He was doing all this. He was the director, the actor, the person that write the script. He was everybody. He was everybody. Yeah, he was everybody. He was everybody. He was doing everything. And my mouth just dropped. My mouth was just, I just was sick. I was traumatized right when I saw it. Like, I kept looking at it. It's like I just couldn't stop looking at it. Before I even woke him up, I just kept looking at the videos. I just kept looking at them. Because I just was. And you could have stuck 8 dicks in my mouth at the time. Because, baby, my mouth was open. Okay? Yeah. Y'all. How I found out that my man was a sweet man. He was a sweet man the whole time. Yeah, he was. There's the bomb. Bloop, dropped it. So, yeah, I was hurt My emotions were at an all-time high. They was so shocked. Everything about my actions after that was shocking. Like, I started thinking about so much stuff. I started thinking about, I mostly number one, I thought about that phone call. We was driving down the street and he said, call this number back. And I called that number and we was finna hunch. That man called my phone back, the sweet man. And said he had boop boop at the motherfucking truck that I was paying for in my truck with him. Like, can you imagine two big ass grown ass men in the back of my Jaguar F-Pace doing all those things that I saw in the videos? Like, I started thinking about him. Immediately I started thinking about the man that called my phone months ago. I saw that the videos were old. The dates were before. They weren't old. It was before me. I don't know what y'all consider old. Y'all may think this story is old because it happened in 2022, but this is just 2025, and I had to try to heal all on my own. I had to make sure I was good. I'm still healthy. I had to make sure I was good mentally and physically to bring this story to y'all. Everything made sense after that. Everything made sense, and that's all I wanted to see. What was really going on. I believe that he had been doing it. He looked it up like a professional. He looked it like he loved what he was doing. He loved. That's what he loved. When I think about it and look back, like that is what he loved. That's what he loved. He bully, pussy, whatever y'all call it, whatever. But that's what he loved, and that was the reason why he was fighting. He wanted to love me. He was trying. He was learning to love me and probably trying. But you have to admit to yourself who you are, and you have to be yourself, and you have to give people options. You cannot just go in full throttle and you leaving out the most juiciest information that a person needs to know about you off the rip. Like, I'm a whole gangster out here. Like, what I look like. What I look like. Then it made sense. Like, he would never come to Memphis. He would never come to my city. Like, he would never come to none of my family events, nothing. Like, I went to his family stuff. I went to Houston when it was time to go to Houston. Like, I went to Austin when it was time to go to Austin. Like, whatever he had going on, I was involved in it, but he wasn't involved in anything that I had going on. He didn't care to meet my, well, he did, but the thing is, he would not come to Memphis. That's the thing. That's the thing. He wouldn't come to my city for whatever reason. That was the reason, because they would have called that shit out off the real. And I can say that who he is now is who he should have been then. He wasn't flamboyant. He wasn't he wasn't all that sassy like he is now. Like, I've actually helped him come out the closet, because I have been spreading this story around. I'm trying to get it to many ears that it can go go in and listen and take heed, because I was very, very confused. And so let's get to it. So after I woke him up, I was just crying. I just kept saying, you. He was like, no, what are you talking about? I was like, no, your phone. I'm like, you kept saying it. And then I just got my stuff. I just grabbed something. I just grabbed a rope or something. I don't know. I grabbed something, put something on, and I just left. As I do. I just leave. I just left. I didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't want to have, what do I say? What can you even say? He keeps saying he not like, what the fuck you call this? Experiment? That's what he said. An experiment. He was experimenting. That's what he said. If as perfect as he was doing those acts on them guys, that was not no damn experiment. Bro, you need a class. You need a class on that. No, you need a class on that for real. Somebody needs to know how to do that like you doing it. No, seriously. But yeah, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. It sucked. And I was so scared. I was scared. I was just scared. I was scared of what was going on with my body. Even though I had felt the same, it just was, I know that I am going through, you know, I got somebody else transplanting my body. Like I got health issues for real. Like, they're not nothing to play with. And you sitting in here playing in my face, knowing that you have been doing all of these sexual acts with men. Yeah, that was part 6 of how I found out the man I was going in a relationship with had got proposed to was screwing other men.